and welcome back to the Dungeon of Bad Decisions. This is Monster Prom second term DLC with Imaginary Gaming. Enjoy! Fear me, for I am your god.
Sure.
Alright, I can't go to the outdoors because she's there. And I figure I need smarts and maybe charm? It's either smarts, creativity, or charm. For Calculaster, really, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's almost certainly smarts and something else. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You're checking some plates of pasta on your dating app for people so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. Luckily, Calculaster interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. There you are, Maximilian. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Maximilian is proficient at shenanigans, so I thought that if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculaster that you're in. You also tell him that there was no need to use air quotes for cool.
I am happy.
Whoa! I'm already learning stuff. Exciting! So here's the thing. So far, I've been enjoying being alive, but recently I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? I do not know. All this is so new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong. So I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms so I can crack the correct formula of existence. My Calculaster voice is terrible. I hate it. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates. It is valid to me, but useless.
I originally kind of learned a robot voice by copying Liam O'Brien from when he did a one-shot.
Yeah.
But my robot voice can stray very dangerously. It's like right on the edge of robot and demon, and it's really hard to keep myself from going into demon because it all depends on how hard I'm doing it.
Yeah. It is valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also showed you excelled at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the 2 organic living forms that were key into turning me into a sentient being. If they pushed me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. At this school, no, it was probably an accident. Look, there they are now.
What's up?
Fuck. What's up, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hey, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence. And since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know. Fuck yeah, we know.
Do we?
Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket. Oh Christ, where's this going?
Aha!
Oh yeah! And you need to be like the best orange ever?
As long as you're not a lame banana.
So you need to win the game of life while being an orange.
That means literally nothing.
Aren't you glad Damien doesn't like bananas?
I remember not to be a banana, Cal. Also, I think it is very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange.
That way you can be the best orange ever!
Yes. You can also bring destruction to all the other puny fruits. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or are you supposed to be the orange? Fuck. This is clearly going nowhere. And these 2 are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson. But how? We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or to be. Well, have we asked the orange how it feels? Eat the orange. I want to eat the orange?
I feel like it'd be better for you to do the top one. I don't know. This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Fuck!
What a great idea!
Hmm?
Are we sure it's great? It sounds kind of dumb. Only one way to know. Let me build a sensor capable of reading the very low mental waves an orange produces. This way we can know what the orange is thinking and feeling. Let me see. Oh. Why that face, Cal? It seems the orange is very, very racist towards any being who has limbs. Actually, it seems this is very widespread among oranges. They seem to have a lot of unhealthy hatred for any life form who has any kind of limb. They think we're mentally inferior and more prone to delinquency and overall laziness. Seems there are a shared belief that strict immigration policies should be created to deport most of us to our country.
But isn't this our country?
According to most oranges, no. They also believe beings with limbs are strictly from Belgium, and they don't want us taking their jobs here in their country.
Loser!
Enough! Damien eats the orange. Should have eaten the orange. Should never have listened to you. This was a very stupid idea, Maximilian.
You're the one who almost got me killed by Damien.
You wound up. You got a secret ending. Fuck you. Indeed, nothing has been accomplished by following your plan, and the overall level of wholesomeness has been decreased by 12%. Best protocol to follow is to send you into the thinking corner for you to reflect on your very bad ideas. Spend the next 4 hours in the thinking corner. It's not so fun that it's so not fun that you actually lose 3 fun.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay, so what does this damn book do? You haven't told me yet.
You'll find out!
That day, you spent some time on library PCs mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms in Horizon. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyways, game plus 2 Bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So, 2 money. Holy shit. That's a very little amount of money. You feel the ratio of cheeriness in the surroundings
Cheesiness.
growing. Cheesiness, you're right. And the surroundings growing, and that can only
It's
mean-
very, very
Who
extraordinary.
is that?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Who
Do you want me
are
to be her?
you?
She's got a mushroom shaped like Miranda coming out of her head.
Fuck, no, I think, okay, so I think the mushroom going out of the head is like female identifying, well the body is male identifying? I can't tell.
Who the fuck knows? Who's the
I have to
bestest?
wait, what pronouns are you? You go ahead.
Who's the bestest, most perfect, perfect girl, snooky wookie pie in the whole world? My schmoopsy poopsy poopsy. Jesus Christ.
Huzzah!
Oh, yeah. Is there anything in the world that makes one more articulate and well-spoken than the throes of true love?
Running internal search. Found 9,969 results. That's cute. Starting with a graduate degree in classic literature.
Violet, taste.
Tate.
Your relation. Huh? Oh, Tate. I thought that there was an S there. Violet, Tate. Your relationship is so perfect. You're always together.
So that's 2 people. Well, they are literally stuck together.
And that's the kind of unyielding codependence that I demand from a future multi-hyphenate lover servant serf. Hyphenate.
Hyphenate. Multi-hyphenate.
Multi-hyphenate
As in having
lover
multiple
servant
hyphens.
serf. Yeah.
Error! Error!
Error found. Unreasonable expectations.
How did you know when you found the one?
We're made of love.
Oh, well, you know. When you know, you know.
Server error!
Error. Tautological explanation. Input insufficient to extrapolate useful data.
And having realized you have no actual useful input, the couple exits to do more coupley things. But oh, you know how to tell who's the one, or at least convince one of them that you're the one. Okay. Easy, Miranda. The one is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, all to break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. Are we bashing Shrek now? You're in luck,
No, because he didn't
Calculester.
kiss her.
Oh, you're right, he didn't.
He was just there to get his swamp back.
You're in luck, Calculester. I've spent years studying and devising this complex formulaic theorem to calculate exactly who is.
Who the one is.
or the
And it's just
one.
bashing, like, basically every, like, fantasy romance ever.
I'm gonna go with this. So smart.
Explain to me more about this formula. It certainly sounds very legitimate.
You explain your calculations are carbon-based, because holy shit, if you tried to use numbers in Calculester game. Instead, your very objective math is calculated using taquitos, fruit bats, and a trombone.
That sounds like a sex move Paul invented. It wasn't that funny!
Okay, but I found it that funny, so you can leave me alone.
Okay.
Oh, how perfect! I always have my servants carry all of those things for just an occasion. I feel like she needs to be more like Giddy.
Yeah.
Once you put the shoelaces and honey in place, you flash a little ankle to activate calculation.
The results of this objective process seems to say that Franklin is the one for Calculester.
Damn right. You're damn right, Calculester.
Running internal check. Legitimacy.
Initializing love.exe.
Diagnostics. Concluded Franklin is the one for Calculester. No! Fuck you! We're not even halfway through the game.
Yeah, I win. Oh, do me next. Do me next. If only you could, Miranda. If only you could. But you can only have one prom date.
Which is bullshit, by the way.
And your eyes are set on a cutie computie's lack of eyes. You gain +2 charms and +1 boldness.
How dare.
Something happens to
Me.
Sure.
You're engaged in a usual weekend routine of watching fish have sex at their aquarium when you run into Calculester. Hello, friend Maximilian. I was just attempting to gain insight into the courtship rituals of organic life forms. What about you? Same, you say awkwardly. You don't want anyone knowing that you spend all your weekends watching fish. Fuck. Well, designate this chance meeting fortuitous. You see, I am currently running a romantic subroutine with your friend Franklin. Things appear to be going well, but I am experiencing what I believe may be doubts. I do not wish to waste processing cycles on an unproductive union. Therefore, I must ask, is Franklin open to copulating with a mechanical life form? Oh, you say you want to know if Franklin is down to fuck a robot. Well, let me tell you. One time I went over to Franklin's house and announced, found them with a vacuum cleaner with googly eyes and a wig, and, well, let's just say the answer to your question is yes. You know Franklin's cool haircut? They got it from a leprechaun in exchange for promising never to fuck any robots ever. Guess what I'm doing?
No! No! Oh, that blue broken heart!
Ah, yes, I know of this leprechaun. Robot-hating O'Shaughnessy is his name, and according to his business cards, hating robots is his game. I am sure that Franklin only accepted the deal because they assumed it would never apply to their life. That is, sadly, how he gets them. Especially tragic is the fact that Franklin's haircut is, in fact, very good. It is one of the things that originally attracted me to them. Too bad it is made of robo-racism. Calculester shuffles away dejectedly. You and robot-hating O'Shaughnessy would get along because you're both horrible people. I hope you enjoy this +1 charm, hassle. Look, I'm gonna date the fucking robot. I can't date the robot if somebody else is dating the robot.
Everybody choose a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I'm gonna go with Russian Dolls, the Netflix original.
I'm gonna go with Leverage because fuck you.
I actually have never watched Leverage.
It's amazing.
Player order is decided based on how sick it would be if Kanye West made the opening
Oh.
theme for the show. I don't really
He would
care.
completely destroy the opening theme.
I don't really Right. I don't
And not
really
in a good way.
Kanye West's music that much.
Neither do I, and also it would be
Let's have
totally
that
inappropriate for the theme of the show.
Right, and for Kanye, right, for both of our shows, I think. I don't know much about Leverage, but like, Russia Dolls is like a Groundhog's Day death scenario.
Mine is about a bunch of Robin Hood con artists, but the music is amazing, and it's entirely instrumental, like orchestral stuff.
Oh my god, Kanye West just does all of the instrumental music, every single beat.
Ugh. Random, I guess.
Instruments he does, yeah, I was gonna say random.
Ha! The game loves me.
Every time. I have not gone first since day one, or since scene one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Me first. I could use some more oh no. She's in the gym.
Yeah.
That day while rehearsing for the
That is
class
so
play,
cute! I
He's
don't think I've
adorable.
ever seen that!
he's adorable.
Oh my god! I just want to hear him say "rar."
Rawr. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You see Calculester delicately applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful, until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his shitty face.
What a noob.
Oh,
He's so cute!
he's a fucking neckbeard, dude!
Not him, Calculester. He's cute too, but like in a really unsettling, gross kind of way, because he's literally wearing a shirt that says "Send nudes."
He's
But
also a Kappa.
Calculester's steampunk outfit.
Yeah,
is
it's adorable.
literally making my heart swell.
All right, guess you get to be.
Oh god.
Go with your.
Calculester, what you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh?
That's a terrible voice for the Kappa.
Huh?
He's a fucking shitlord troll.
Okay, so
Neckbeard.
okay, hold on. What do you think his voice should sound like, and I'll try to copy what you think it should sound
I
like.
something a little more nasal, honestly.
I did a little higher because he's small.
He is small, but like nasal.
Honestly.
Have you ever spoken to a neckbeard?
I have. In fact, I used to play Smash Brothers all the time with one.
That's unfortunate.
Kind of stunk. Or and then one time I played Pathfinder with one of them, and it was awful. It was
Oh,
literally
God.
the worst Pathfinder experience I've ever had.
Yeah, no, I had to
But
kick. I got to be the one to kick a neckbeard out of my one of my old Pathfinder games. I made him cry. It was great.
This dude was the worst because like the DM literally said nothing but core rulebook races and classes only. And
Mhm.
the dude came to the session playing a fucking monkey wizard, and he was so mid-maxed. He was better at stealth and dexterity-based skills than the literal rogue, was.
Ugh. Yeah, no, we had a guy in an online campaign from a few years ago, because it was a bunch of people like who didn't know each other beforehand, and the two DMs in the group weren't very good at confrontation, so I wound up being the one to like enforce rules. So, but this guy kept lying to us, and then just lying about it. He kept fudging rolls, lying to us. Like he kept saying he was sick with some like terminal disease, but it turned out he wasn't.
Good. It's a guilt trip way of getting you to not kick him out of the group.
Yeah, and he just kept lying all the fucking time. And it just became slowly more and more clear, especially with his weirdly sexual sense of humor, and, like, uncomfortably sexual, like, rapey, and the fact that he was just never paying attention. His character never did anything except to, like, sexually harass people. So eventually I got to kick him out, and I initially tried to do it over text, like, via, like, a text chat, but he made me go into the voice chat to explain it to him. And so I did, and he started crying. And I felt so good because I like being a bitch for racing.
I hope he adjusted his behavior after.
I don't know. We never spoke to him again. He was banned from literally every group.
No, I get that. I hope that was a lesson for him to adjust his behavior.
I bet you it wasn't. People like that.
Mister, what you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a succulent fan, huh?
If by fan you mean one who has a strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing, then yes.
Better? I'm like literally plugging my nose to do that voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're such a succulent fan, name 3 of their albums.
I can hear you plugging your nose. I do not understand.
Ha! It was a trick question. Succulents don't have albums. A true fan would have known that already.
But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants.
Ugh. Love? Fandom isn't about love. It's about the wanton accumulation of memorabilia. How many succulent posters do you have?
0.
That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I've got 19. I've got more posters than I've got walls to hang them on. Looks like the only true succulent fan here is me.
This claim is distressing, and yet I cannot disprove it. But you can. Time to let everyone know the ultimate standard for determining a true succulent fan. True succulent fan has every... It's a kind of easy to care for houseplant.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
A true succulent fan has every succulent, including the uncut versions, and at least one succulent signed by its creator. God, a true succulent fan would actually be a fan.
GG.
He looks so shocked.
Yeah.
Good lord. It makes so much sense. Fans are cool. Fans demonstrate a machine-like devotion to their chosen subject. Fans are literally called fans. Could it be that the ideal fan is any medium in any medium is, in fact, just an actual fan?
If your hypothesis is correct, I should remind you that my chassis contains 36 individual fans for controlling CPU temperature.
Look at the smile.
Yeah.
36? But just one of those on its own would be the ultimate fan. 36 ultimate fans as one body is impossible.
I assure you, it is quite possible. In fact, it is necessary. Without the fans, my insides would quickly melt.
I too feel that my many fandoms keep me from melting alive. You and I are so much alike, Calculester.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I think we created a third rival for his love.
Ugh. Yes, we are both so... bipedal.
GG.
Finally, someone who truly understands me.
I don't think he's a real rival, mostly because Calculester likes him about as much as we do. You're not sure you'll ever understand Leonard, but at least he's not trolling Calculester anymore. You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
All right.
Your turn.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Suddenly, you hear the elegant, gurgling sound of water. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree.
Bow to Miranda Vanderbilt.
I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome!
Do you see that adorable little sailor dress?
Yes, I do. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I'm really, oh,
Typo.
God. I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for 4 people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service. My surfs are totally BFFs, or my surfs and I are totally BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. Since I love my surfs so much, I put the wrong I put more emphasis on love than so, which is weird, considering how it's written.
Mm-hmm.
This party must be the absolute best. I'll spare no expense. So I'll have all of my surfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop back-breaking labor. Plus, we need decorations for the party, so I'll have to cut some I'll have some surfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the walls. So cute. And we don't want any of my serfs missing the party if their family members get sick, so we'll just have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time. But of course, I don't want you to think that I'm spoiling them. So I'll need your mind control classes just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. What am I handing over? Wait,
The thing you got in the gift that keeps on giving?
you hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you. It's terrifying. It's terrifying to think that she'll do with what she'll do with. I need to take a moment and read. She'll do with actual mind control power. But who cares? You stand this watery bay.
I hear Hooked on Phonics is great.
I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable little eel pops out of Miranda's purse.
Andale!
Yes, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing!
What the fuck is that?
That is Mr. Feel the Eel.
Oh my god, I love it. Miranda starts belting, and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony.
Da 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 da
Oh my god. I have to sing in Miranda's voice, I hate this. You didn't warn me about this.
I forgot about it, honestly.
The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my loyal serfs all love my extraordinarily high tax rates.
Exceedingly.
What did I read?
You said extraordinarily.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh well. Under my rule, surflings know better, they'll serve me forever. Now go eat your drool. I hated that and loved it. Those lyrics were
There's more.
great.
There's more.
What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda barrels while you clap and
You're amazing!
Wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world.
I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now, let me introduce my song serf, Mr. Feel the Eel.
It's me, Mr. Feel the Eel.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party.
That's right. Of course, I need my serfs to do most of the preparation for the party, so I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty, after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you to decide what kind of drinks and how we'll get them and who's gonna pay for them and all of the rest of the planning.
You're so smart, Miss Princess Miranda. We'll take it from here.
I must depart.
Yay! I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet
Chase.
chase and gaze out the window longingly.
Kawaii desu ne.
Ooh, what an amazing opportunity. For the death of the princess.
Oh my god, what did you get me into? You ruined my tips at Lester, didn't you?
Kinda, yeah.
Lester. You did this on purpose.
Yeah, you remember when I was playing through off camera and I was texting you about one of the endings I got?
You suck.
Yeah.
You cheated.
Yeah.
Good job,
This
comrade.
was a contest for Calculester and you ruined it.
Yeah. No need to continue. No need to continue the charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight to the depths of a watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting of our assassination.
The revolution is here.
And while I care not what drink fills the punch bowl, be sure not to partake. I will add in a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all of the princess's guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here!
Bye, comrade.
I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny, the end of monarchy, the end of Princess Miranda!
Just as Mr. Field the eel is swimming away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Did anyone tell this eel the law of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back. Oh, woo. That gazing was so exhausting. I assume that you finished planning the drinks? Think fast. It'll break Miranda's heart to know that her serfs are plotting to assassinate her. But you can't let her die before prom. She's the only one with a hookup for an underwater limo. Okay. Drinking is underrated, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party. Or do you want your serfs getting ideas? You know what? Nowadays, cool kids only drink the latest, trendiest, Fanta flavor poison antidote. Wait, were they gonna poison her?
He literally just said, don't drink from the punch bowl, I'm gonna poison it.
Oh. I wasn't paying much attention. I was too encapsulated by the cuteness.
The cuteness of the homicidal,
Eel? Yeah.
yeah. I think I did a pretty good job on his voice, although my accent went all over the world.
Drinking is overrated, Miranda. Let's see. Which one?
I'll just let you know, I have never succeeded at gotten the good version of this ending.
Serfs with ideas. That's terrifying. Oh, except for my idea having serfs. But it's a different because I told them to have ideas. So really, all of their ideas are mine anyway. Anyways, you're absolutely right. The serfs should not drink at the party. And just to be safe, maybe serfs shouldn't drink at all. Yes, I officially decree that the consumption of liquids will now be illegal for all Vanderbilt serfs! You gently point out to Miranda that sometimes living beings need liquids to survive. Food, water, shelter, whatever. All my serfs need is my generous and compassionate leadership. Wow. How could anyone want to overthrow Miranda? You can't imagine. But this tyrannical princess has overthrown your heart. You gain +2 charm and +1 in smarts. You suck, Dungeon. This is supposed to be our contest.
This was a contest.
And you won because you cheated.
Yeah, you should see the shit at Ingram I'm giving the camera right now. It just kept getting bigger and bigger every time.
Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before thinking.
Eels.
Before clicking. Eels?
Eels.
Yeah, okay, eels. Crabs.
Eels and crabs? How
Or
stupid it...
side based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use a selected animal. I'm sorry, I totally interrupted you.
No, go for it.
Selected animal is their symbol being something like the animal man. Start debating.
Crab man versus eel man. They're both pretty stupid, honestly. Also, to be honest with you, what kind of powers would Eel Man have? Not even an electric eel.
Electricity.
Just an eel.
Oh. Well, I mean, I would expect it to be electricity, even if you're not basing it off of electric eel. Because that's the only thing eels are really known for.
Yeah. But there's also moray eels, which have a nasty mouthful of teeth.
So we're thinking either, well, then maybe it's...
And what would Crab Man do? Crab walk
Giant
everywhere?
pincers!
I think it would crab walk everywhere.
And giant pincers.
So they're both pretty stupid, honestly, but I think you win with the crab.
Ridiculous. Okay, cool.
Honestly, because all I can imagine is a grown man with, like, in a red suit with a crab in a circle on his chest, crab walking all over the place and tripping on his own cape.
All right.
And thus ends this part. Special thanks to my Patreon patrons, Pelajan, Average Adventurer, Tark, my Heroic Adventurer, and Blizzard Shark, my Game Master's Nightmare. Roll 20s, y'all.